But Danny Dimes, your guy.
Danny Dimes, pay my man.
He bet on himself going into this
Pay
year.
the man.
Giants didn't pick up the 5th-year option. They obviously had a chance to. They declined, and he obviously had to go out there and bet on himself. It's been a lot of reports coming out about the number that he wants, and then a lot of people saying, a lot of experts, hey, I wouldn't pay him more than this number. Hey, look, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you can negotiate. And I think Daniel Jones is in a good spot right now.
He's in a great spot right now.
But what would you do? What would you do if you what is it, Joe Shine out there running the show? That's not
man. Pay the man. And as all players, you should be able to go out there and negotiate for as much money as you can.
Damn right.
What any of these experts say, or what anybody at home sitting their asses on the couch say. If you in that position, if anybody's in a position with their job where they can negotiate, and the number is what the number is, of course, I'm gonna go $5 million higher. Just, whatever the case may be. So I think, and I hope they get it done. Again, when you look around the league, the landscape, you have to have a guy at that position who can get the job done. Okay, this is kind of the first year that we've seen, a lot of question marks on Danny Dimes. I always thought Danny Dimes was more than capable of playing the position. Now that he has some consistency at the coaching in his quarterback's room, I think he can continue to build and grow as a young player. And again, I think it's perfect timing for him. Pay the man.
Hey, you heard him. Pay that man. And you can obviously look at his passing stats. They don't look great on paper. But he, and we saw a couple comments up there while you were talking, he's able to move those chains, with his legs. I think it was the playoff game where it was one drive where he ran it, that playoff wild card win. He probably ran it 6-7 times in a row on a drive. We saw that help get the Eagles all the way to the Super Bowl as well. That quarterback Jalen Hurts been able to use his legs. A lot of growth to be made there for Daniel Jones. He cut down those turnovers. I think that was his biggest issue coming into this year, is cutting down those turnovers. And you're obviously not paying a quarterback $40-something million a year because he's not turning the ball over. But once again, you look around the league, I feel like probably at least 10, 12, 13 teams still have questions at that quarterback position. So if you do have a guy that you see the potential is there, didn't have a great supporting cast at the wide receiver room, but he got a lot of production out of that room, in my opinion. I think I'm with you. I think I would pay Daniel Jones where it wouldn't be anywhere near the top of that market or a 5-6 year deal like that. If you put the non-exclusive tag on Daniel Jones, I think this is a lot different from the Lamar Jackson situation. I don't think a bunch of teams will be knocking at that door to trade, a couple first-round picks and give him a 5-6 year fully guaranteed deal. How you feel about that as far as the Giants putting that non-exclusive tag on him as opposed to that exclusive?
I agree with you. I don't think teams will be knocking at the door trying to give up those first-round picks. But again, I think the Giants, Daniel Jones, I think they come out of eye and they get a deal done. I think so.
We shall see, man. We shall see. You heard. So you want Lamar to stay in Baltimore and you want Danny to stay in New York?
Yeah, man, because we always see, man, for a lot of times, in some cases, in certain positions, it's a good thing. Okay, I did what I was able to do here. I appreciate you guys for the opportunity. I'm gonna go my way. But then at times we see it don't work. And I just feel like with Danny Dimes, we saw snippets of what he could possibly do on the day ball. And you spoke about a day ball and with Josh Allen in Buffalo, where he was able to help get him to a point in his career where we talk about him being one of the top quarterbacks in the league. Can he do that? Same thing with Daniel Jones in New York. Again, you got Saquon. We don't know what's going to happen with Saquon Barkley. And then again, get some more weapons outside for Daniel Jones. So I think that's a good situation for Danny Dimes. On the Lamar situation, man, I feel like it's getting uglier. It's getting uglier rather than getting prettier. And to your point, you was like, I don't know if they can come to a agreement, come to a conclusion where Lamar stays in Baltimore. I know it's a lot of teams out there that would love to have a guy taking snaps with the ability that he has. So I hope both of those guys can get it done where they at right now.
Yeah, we shall see, man. We shall see. I hope so.